What's up, Fat Kid Nation? We are out here. We are back at Chabelitas in Las Vegas. Why? For the world's biggest quesadilla. Yes, this is the biggest quesadilla I have ever seen. Let me know down below if you've ever seen a bigger quesadilla. This 8-pound, 13-ounce monster, the rules have been changed again. We are here because they are offering a $1,000 prize. Yes, $1,000. I'm gonna have 35 minutes to eat this. I failed the first time solo. I only had 20 minutes, left about 8 ounces left. Quesadilla got a little bit bigger, and now we have a little bit more time. So let's see, can we get it done? You know it's gonna be some fun. Let's go. Stop what you're doing, Fat Kid Nation. Give this video a like, and make sure if you're new to this channel to give a subscribe, but let's go. We are back at Chabelitas. As I said, the stakes have never been higher. $1,000 if I can eat this 9-pound quesadilla in under 35 minutes. Now let me tell you, it has 1 pound of beef birria, 1 pound of carne asada, 1 pound of carnitas, 1 pound of pastor, and 1 pound of chicken. Then we have 2 pounds of cheese that will surely bring you to your knees. And if you are still standing, well, then there is 5 14-inch tortillas topped with a whole entire avocado, and all for your dunking pleasure, 2 8-ounce cups of consomme. It's gonna be a tough one today. Nothing else to say. Let's hit it. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There is definitely advantages and disadvantages to trying challenges a few different times. You can see what went wrong, what went right, and how to bring a better fight. Now, with that being said, I definitely do not want to layer this thing off and peel off layers. When I did that with Freak Eating in the previous attempt and ate the 2 layers of pork, it was very rough and tough because those flavors were very strong. I felt there was a higher level of sodium coming from them. And let me tell you, it was just overall very tough that when I finished those 2 layers to go attack the rest of that quesadilla. So I'm sticking with my strategy from the initial attempt, which was to quarter this, and then, I kind of got lost with where I was going and the thickness. So today I am definitely and certified by B-Rose going for the thickest ones first and working to the smallest. Now, the tough part about this challenge also is that since I've done it, my palate knows these flavors. So flavor fatigue is gonna get hit harder and faster. Even with having the 35-minute time limit, this challenge is going to be difficult. Time is always the enemy of challenges. I tell restaurants that feel that their challenges are too easy to limit the time. There's a challenge here in Vegas, it's 10 minutes. There's a taco challenge here, that's 5 minutes. Those are very tough challenges because you have no room for error. So with 35 minutes, yes, I have a better shot of completing this, but it's definitely not a walk in the park because this is still 9 pounds of food plus all the liquids that I'm going to drink to get this down. In a lot of places, 5 pounds of meat is the challenge alone. Most steak challenges are 4.5 pounds. So this thing is definitely tough, as well as this 2 pounds of cheese. As it gets cold, it's gonna start to solidify. And we all know you gotta be bold to eat food cold. My goal was to be about halfway through the quesadilla in 10 minutes. We all know the longer we eat, the slower we get. So if I could be about halfway done in 10 minutes, I felt like I had a shot at getting this down. Now I started off with some warm water, transitioned to Coke Zero, and eventually I'll get to like cold water bottles to keep changing it up. I was saving that consomme, which is like a very flavorful broth, to keep the heat and use those later pieces to like reheat them, as well as to get a new flavor to savor. Now, with that being said, I asked them before I did the challenge, I said, if I beat this today, are you going to keep the $1,000 prize? Or like, what's it going to go down to? Because I think we can all agree that more times than not, after a jackpot or a prize is taken, that the restaurant goes, oh, no, it's going down here. If it was at 500, we're going to pay 100 until it gets back up. They are like, no, it is $1,000 for the time being. So as I'm intrigued to see, as other eaters come and visit Las Vegas and try this challenge out, if they keep the $1,000 price tag. I love where the rules are at now. I think 15 for 3 people, no matter your skill set in eating, is a very doable challenge, as well as 2 people in 20 minutes. And solo, it's all still tough. This is 9 pounds of very dense, delicious food, but at the same time, I mean, what are you willing to do for $1,000? So let's see if they keep it. Kudos to them, and let's see how this challenge goes. This challenge is coming down to the wire. This is literally one of the toughest challenges I've done. The food is fighting back. I'm not really at capacity, but flavor fatigue is kicking my ass. I think we all know that's one of the toughest things that I, as well as a lot of the other eaters, struggle with. It's just pounding of the flavors. And I mean, all of that sodium I've drank, I kept that water on there because it was like, wow, I almost drank an additional, 6 pounds of water in this challenge just to get it to go down. It's the sweatiest I've ever been. It was, it's just all the things. And so with that being said, we had to summon the power of Thor. You see the shirt, I'm hurt. Let's see, can I get this 9-pound quesadilla down for $1,000? What's up, Fat Kid Nation? Thank you for joining on this creation. Wow, that was one of the roughest and toughest endings to a challenge that I have ever been a part of. But we got the win. They allowed me to chipmunk, paid me the $1,000, and here for all of you, they're going to keep the prize at $1,000. Totally blew my mind because I figured if I beat it, that prize is gone, but they're going to keep it open. So for teams of 3, you get 15 minutes. Teams of 2, you get 20 minutes. And for solo, you get 35 minutes, which I needed 34 of that for 9 pounds of food with all the liquids, everything. It was about 14 to 15 pounds of volume that I ate, which is just absolutely crazy. One of my personal best challenges in that time limit, less than 35 minutes, crazy. But I do think this is very doable for 3 people, 2 people, and for a select group solo it, and with that, it's just going to be $1,000. Teams of 3 will have to divide that up, $333 a person. Teams of 2, $500, and then if you can solo it, $1,000. But honestly, delicious food, as you saw, huge challenge. Thank you all for joining. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. We appreciate each and every one of you. We just hit 5,000 subscribers. Couldn't be more happier. We're going to be celebrating soon. But first, we're going to Oregon, and we're going to team up with Max Carnage on an amazing event that he's put together up there at Aaron and Jack's Snack Shack. It is going down, a 10-pound burger challenge. We will see you for that. Have a great week. Appreciate y'all. Stay sick, stay thick. Peace.